you guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cheney and I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, ages 12, 4, and 1. And today I'm going to be participating in the collab with Jessica from the Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted in Rest. This is their show and tell collab series, and today what I'm going to be talking about is homeschooling through the holidays. I have narrowed it down to 5 tips. Just because I don't want this video to get super duper long. But I'm going to share with you 5 of my tips for homeschooling through what can be a hectic time in our lives. So some backstory on me. We actually have all of our birthdays, including both of our mother-in-law's birthdays, and my sister and my brother-in-law's birthdays. Everybody's birthday also falls within this holiday period, this fall winter stack of things. So for us, this is a really busy time, this sort of fast-paced section of the year for us. So for us, we have to get a little crafty sometimes, but it is possible to continue to homeschool through this season of life. So my tip number 1 is car schooling. This is something that you'll see a lot of people talk about, but car schooling is essentially where they're doing schoolwork in the car. We recently took a very long triple state trip to visit different members of our family in different states, and while we were on that trip, a lot of schoolwork got done in the car. It was long drives. So I'm going to share with you a couple of workbooks that are really great for this, but really anything. If you're if you allow like tablets and stuff like that, those are really great for car schooling. We don't do that here, but you know, it could work for you. What we're currently using right now are these like dollar workbooks that you get from the Dollar Tree, or I think they have them at the Target Dollar Spot. These are super accessible. They're $1 a piece. My 4-year-old absolutely loves them, especially these two. Like, he's super into, he's super into money and multiplication, so these have been his favorite right now. And they're only $1 a piece, so I buy a bunch of them. We keep them in the car. The next thing that's really good for the car, especially for my older son, is Wordly Wise. This is a simple workbook for him to do. It's a vocabulary program, and it doesn't really require a lot of thought. So that's another thing that can be done in the car. The next thing I'm going to show you is Beast Academy. This actually happens to be 1A. I'll have a video coming out soon about this new curriculum that they have, but they also sell puzzle books, which I have for 3A, and it's just a book of like mind benders and puzzles, and that's another great one for the car. And the last thing that I personally have is these Evan Moore workbooks. I have critical thinking for my youngest son, but honestly any of the Evan Moore workbooks would be great for the car. So yeah, that's my tip number 1. Tip number 2, cooking. So in this season there is a lot of gathering, there's a lot of cooking, there's Thanksgiving, we do a lot of treats for Halloween, you know, you're doing Halloween parties, Christmas, a lot of people do Christmas dinner. So including your children in that act of cooking, it's science, it's math, it is family traditions. You know, a lot of people, every year we always make potato salad or peach cobbler, you know, these things that you are repeating every year. These are really great things to include your children in, and it counts. I would consider that as part of school. You could call it home ec if you want. Planning out how many people do we have to serve, so how many portions do we need to have in our food. This is school, and it's also, you know, festive as part of the holidays. It's fun. It doesn't feel like, you know, schoolwork. It's a craft, it's math, it's science, it's school. Number 3, themed read-alouds. So I'm actually going to make a specific video for fall read-alouds, so stay tuned for that if I have not put that up already, which I don't think that I have. But fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas, winter, you can find so many books that go along well with those seasons. And just, if you do nothing else, if you just specifically pick out, you know, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and you know, you guys all gather around and read this particular story every year. I know one tradition that we had in my home growing up, which didn't start until later, but it was a tradition, is that my dad would read the night before Christmas to me and my sister on the night before Christmas. It was really funny. It was really fun. It's a really fond memory that I have. So even just including something like that into your holiday season, a read aloud is cool, but it is also a warm, fun memory to have with your kids. Tip number 4, themed curriculum, activities, etc. So currently in my family, we are using the Not Consumed Ministries Great Gratitude Thanksgiving pack. And I'm going to try to include a link below to everything that I'm about to mention, but I thought I'd go ahead and rattle off a couple of curriculums if looking for a specific curriculum about this time of year is something that you're looking for. So Not Consumed Ministries has a gratitude packet, which is very much like a Thanksgiving gratefulness curriculum to follow. You can also look at This and Biscuits. They have a gratitude packet, I think is what they call it. I don't know. I'll try to include a link below. I didn't end up using it because it was a lot, but it was super cheap and there was a lot that came to it. I just didn't feel that I honestly had the time. Campfire curriculums. So Campfire curriculums has 2 Thanksgiving units, and those are actually specifically tailored for fathers to join in. Now mothers can use it, but it's tailored for like the whole family to participate together, and for fathers to sort of lead in those lessons. So if you were looking for dad to kind of step in and have particular moments through homeschooling with their kids, Campfire Curriculums has 2 separate Thanksgiving units, and you can check those out at their website. The next curriculum is Gather Round. Gather Round has 2 separate Christmas curriculums. I don't think that they have a Thanksgiving unit, but they do have an Indigenous Peoples unit, which I think would be pretty topical for Thanksgiving. I know one of their Christmas units, I think, centers around sort of the Christianity, the Christmas story, and the second one is like Christmas around the world. So it's about how does everyone celebrate Christmas, and it includes more like Santa Claus and, you know, reindeer, all that fun stuff. The last thing that I want to tell you about is Teachers Pay Teachers. At any given point, you can go to Teachers Pay Teachers and type in Thanksgiving, fall, winter, snowflakes, Christmas. Something will be on there. Someone has done the work for you already, and it's probably $5 to $10, maybe max 20, and that would be for a lot. Teachers Pay Teachers is a great resource. So if you're looking for, you know, an already put together sort of unit study extra thing to add into your school that is holiday themed, those are some good resources for you. My number 5 tip for homeschooling in the holidays is, drumroll please, take a break. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. Your kids are gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna be fine. It is okay to stop, breathe, take in the holiday, take in the festivities, bake cookies with your kids, read stories, drink hot chocolate, be merry. It's okay. Everyone's going to be fine if we don't memorize all those math facts before December 16th. It's going to be fine. Everyone's going to be okay. In the long run, what is important? That they memorized the multiples of 2 before a particular date, or that they cuddled up with their mom and they read that story while they sipped hot chocolate by the fire. And those are my 5 tips for homeschooling through the holidays. I hope I was able to help you. If you're new here, I hope you stick around. I make homeschooling content, and if you are wondering what is this collab all about, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for you to find lots of other homeschooling moms from around the world sharing their advice for how to homeschool through the holidays as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!